Our next speaker is Margaret Kirkwold.
Good evening, Superintendent Pontrelli, Board Chair Hepner, and members of the board. My name is Margaret Kirkwold. I live at 1484 Tamberwood Trail in Woodbury. I've been in Stillwater schools for about 5 years now, but have over 17 years of elementary teaching experience. I currently serve Stillwater teachers and students as an instructional coach at both Afton Lakeland Elementary and Brookview Elementary School. I'm here tonight to share with you some additional thoughts on the Calendar B option you'll be considering later this evening. Over the last week, as more teachers have had time to digest the possibility of K-5 Ready, Set, Go style conferences, I've heard some great questions and much enthusiasm about this calendar option. My colleagues and I have worked hard to dive deeper into research-based best practices around literacy and specifically reading. We've made a choice to drastically change elementary reading instruction, and I've seen tremendous student growth already. Our smallest readers are reading for long periods and making deep connections about their texts, and our more experienced readers are exploring author's craft and displaying skills we once reserved for middle schoolers. An imperative part of the success is the individual assessments for differentiated instruction. If we are allowed the time to accomplish these assessments earlier in the school year, I can only imagine the reading growth our students might achieve during the school year. I have heard some concerns as well, mostly about an assessment being at the center of our very first interaction with students. While some concerns are valid, I'd like to list some reasons why I'm not concerned. First, a group of committed stakeholders can start working immediately on communication, planning, and other possible kinks before we recess for the school year. Second, the assessment dates would take place after our open houses, so most students will have already had a chance to meet their teacher. Third, elementary teachers will naturally want to start building a positive relationship with each student, and we're excited to find some specific ways that Responsive Classroom can help us with that. And fourth, and finally, a benchmark assessment might sound heavy, but I assure you it won't feel that way to the children. Aside from the fact that most students will already be familiar with this process from this spring, the assessment is really just reading books like these. And I just wanted to make sure that I showed you these because I think the word assessment has a heavy connotation. And an open conversation between the reader and the teacher. By supporting Calendar B and K-5 Ready, Set, Go conferences, you are sending some very strong messages. First, to our district elementary teachers, that you support our efforts in raising quality reading instruction. Second, to our families, that we have done the research, we know what's best for student achievement, and we are willing to act in the best interests of our students. And most importantly, you're sending that message to our students, that you value building relationships and want our readers to start as early as possible on their path to success. Thank you for your support in our reading endeavors, your consideration this evening, and your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.